Hello reformers and welcome back to Gekokujo. Now when we left off I was actually located at Suyama Castle and I thought it would be rather prevalent for us to be able to defend Takahashi Castle, so I rushed over here as quickly as I could, stopping on the way at Okayama and actually taking a few of the recruits that the recruiters were able to amass, so that is rather nice. And we will be taking this guy down because he has been trying to siege Takahashi Castle for a rather significant amount of time. Thankfully, Lord Sesai was actually here a little bit earlier, and he intercepted him to prevent him from actually taking this. Of course, Lord Sesai has now gone away with a few battle wounds, and we will now take revenge upon this particular vassal for him, and hopefully we will do quite a good job in the meantime. So then, after that, we should be heading to Suyama Castle, hopefully, and we may be able to even take it rather easily, considering we do have a lot of Shimazu elite spearmen now. Well, not all elites, of course. Some of them are still the recruit level units, and others are the veterans. So, not too bad, not too good, but I'm thinking that we should be completely fine to take these guys down. And we will assuredly see that right now, and okay, never mind. Yes, it would be rather good if I could actually hit something, wouldn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay, how about this dude? No. Okay, apparently not. My units are too good. Too good for me. Okay, well, at least the enemy lord has been taken out, so I can at least boast that I have not been taken out yet. Yeah, that is amazing. If anything, I should be attempting to actually kill some people so that I can actually level up. That would be really nice. Maybe I can attempt to do so right now. Aha, here we go. Ah, yes, a very nice killing spree right there. Not too bad. Of course, I am taking out archers, so they aren't exactly the hardiest of unit. But I suppose every little helps when it comes to XP. And that seems fine, actually. Not too bad if I do say so myself. How many units remain? 23 coming in here from the side over this hill, I believe. Maybe? Oh no, never mind. They're actually running over from this particular direction. It would be good if I could actually read the battle map rather accurately, wouldn't it? That would be amazing. Okay, let's take these guys down. Save our units the trouble. Maybe. No? Okay, apparently Shimazu elite spearmen really like to get in the action. I'm very pleased to see that, actually. If they didn't, then we would be in a rather tough spot most of the time. Okay, so we actually took out quite a few, of course, and now we can rescue 2 prisoners. I believe these are units that were in Lord Sesai's army, but I don't actually think that is the case. They probably were caravan or villagers. So let's level up all of these units and then we will be on our way. And I will actually upgrade a few people, but I don't believe any of these items are exceptionally worth it. So now we will be heading to Suyama Castle, and on the way I will sell at Okayama. So before I cut away, I will level up these few units and then I will see you once we are at Suyama Castle. Okay, so here we go. We had a complete free journey over to Suyama Castle. I did actually happen to spot one vassal of 33 units, but I didn't believe that would be too worth it to attack. Even now, I don't believe he is able to even siege, or even maybe potentially pillage one of our villages, because I believe you need above 50 units for the villagers to not fight you, specifically when you are raiding them. So now, let us lead our soldiers in an assault, and hopefully take this without too many issues. Of course, it all depends on the castle design. We can only hope that we have some good luck with that. Oh yes, okay. So, seems okay so far, although they are actually forcing us into a bottleneck here, and their archers may be able to pick off a few of our units for free, which would be rather terrible, to say the least. So let's just make sure that that does not happen. Oh yes, okay, we have Kaguya right here, and I'm hoping that Mei Ling is similarly located, but you never know. I think she is actually a little bit faster than Kaguya. It seems as though that is the case anyway. We will soon see once the blood starts flowing, which will hopefully be in a rather short space of time here. Oh, yes, and I did not mean our unit's blood, I meant the enemy's, of course. So let's make that happen, everyone. Let's do it. Come on. I'm ready with my overhead slash on the first enemy that I'm going to be taking down, and it just so happens to be a village recruit. I am terribly sorry, village recruit. You should not be in my way. Yes. Okay, oh my. There's actually a lot of units here. That is not good. Okay, not too bad. We're actually not taking very much damage at all. I do have modifiers on medium, so yeah, it's not as though I'm actually on the lowest difficulty, which could very well happen considering the amount of damage I'm actually taking at the moment. Nothing at all. I suppose that is due to the quality of my armor, of course, more so than anything. And, ooh, okay, so there's a lot of archers in there. I don't believe it would be a good idea to rush in, although Shimazu officers are incredibly brave, and they will rush in. Oh yes, let's do it. Oh yes, we're taking down quite a few. I really like that they don't wear rather significant helmets, because it seems as though it is very easy to take them down with an overhead slash. Specifically from this particular sword, at least. Oh my, there's quite a few units around the side here as well. Maybe we can take them down. Yeah. There we go. Very nice, everyone. Okay, so, where to now? Let's do it. And don't get stuck in the corner. That would be a travesty for us to throw away the greatest siege we have ever done. And by that, of course, I mean my greatest siege, because I haven't actually been taken out yet. And that is actually rather rare, considering I do actually get taken out a rather significant amount in these particular sieges. So, thankfully, I'm actually not doing too badly. Oh yeah, there we go. A lot of headshots going on there. Very nice, and there we are. Last archer in that window taken down, and now we will march with our units up the stairs and hopefully into the keep. Without taking too many casualties, Kaguya is actually getting quite a few kills now. Oh yes, she's doing quite well there. We can only hope to assist her and prevent her from actually being taken out, because she is an absolute beast, and it would be nice to keep her around for a rather significant amount of time, so she can continue to spread the blood around rather evenly on the floor. She is an artist. Okay, so let's attempt to divert the enemy's reinforcements by actually tanking them a little bit, so that our units can advance forward ever so slightly every time I distract one of the enemy's units. That is what I hope they will do, at least. And it seems as though it's actually not going too badly in that particular way. My strategy is usually terrible, and oh my, 9 damage and 7 damage. That is not doing well. Thankfully, Bruce has quite a bit of HP, so he may be able to sustain himself for a little while longer. And let's try not to actually rush in where angels fear to tread now, Bruce. Be a little cautious. You don't want to get taken out in this particular siege. And oh my, Mei Ling is now on a killing spree. That is very nice to see indeed. I was hoping those two would spark their rivalry off once again. Kaguya is now fighting back, and Mei Ling was knocked unconscious. No, she was knocked unconscious by an archer. So it makes me wonder where she actually was, because I don't see any archers right here, unless they are... oh my, yes, right there, in the opposite way, covering the stairs and raining down death upon our ascent. That is not too good. I am very sorry, Mei Ling. We will hopefully be able to avenge you by taking out all of these archers. Oh my goodness, there's actually a lot of them. And that is an understatement. Oh my goodness. Okay, come on, Bruce. You can do this. You can stay alive in at least one siege. That would be the greatest thing ever. Usually he always dies due to my terrible directions. Aha, there we are, we're through, and there seems to be a fellow that is chilling out on the side here. Wake up, you need to defend your keep. Okay, well, at least we can take down these archers rather simply. They're not actually seeming to defend themselves at the moment. At least they may be out of arrows, although that particular fellow wasn't. But it seems as though we will be capturing Suyama Castle without too much difficulty. Which I am very pleased with, that is for sure. Now, oh my goodness. I believe there is a unit in that wall there. Well, actually, he is on the window shutters, I believe. So I am potentially going to go outside and maybe shoot him from there. I'm not entirely sure whether that could happen. Oh, I think he has fallen, because all of my units are now going back downstairs. Yes, I believe he has fallen. Yes, there he is. Okay, so maybe we can snipe him? And there we go, we actually did snipe him. Very nice. Okay, and that was the last unit for us to take down. 31 morale was our reward. Very nice. I know I needed morale quite a lot. And, I think we'll let this guy go. And now that we actually have quite a few rescued prisoners to take here, so that is very, very nice indeed. Okay, so there we are. We have taken all of the rescued prisoners and all of the enemies, as much as we could at least. And now we will upgrade a few of our units, even though I don't actually think they need anything. No, it doesn't actually seem like it, although George could use a new two-handed weapon. That would be quite nice. Also, Mei Ling could use another throwing weapon in that third slot there. But everyone else seems to be using the same sword that I am, which is very nice indeed. Oh yes, I like that a lot. Okay, so I have already updated, and I will then see what they actually have here. Not too bad. A few of these could be quite useful to sell. As you can see, I don't actually have that much space, which is rather unfortunate. But that should be enough. Oh yes, okay, so Suyama Castle. Goemon appears to be needing some extra fiefs, which might not be the worst idea. So I think I will give it to him. Aha, okay, Lord Shigeoki needs something next time. Okay, that's fine with me. And there we are. We have captured Suyama Castle. Very nice indeed. 38 already stationed there, Takeda units specifically. That is great. Okay, so I think what we'll do now is head to Himeji, the town nearest to us, and potentially try to scout it, although I can currently see a few enemy vassals on the horizon here. Lord Akagawa and Lord Nero. Okay, so, they are being rather smart in this particular endeavor by splitting off into two different directions. Okay. I think what I will do, though, is cut away here. I will level up these units. Oh wow, we've actually just gotten a lot of Hatamoto guards. They're going to assist us no end. Very, very worth it. Oh yes, some more archers of the Hatamoto variety. That is great. Okay. A few more of these guys. I like Woku pirates, samurai wives, that's fine. And some watchmen. That is great. Okay, so I will cut away. I will head to Okayama. I will place the prisoners in the garrison there. I will also sell a little bit of loot, and then I will cut back. Okay, so I thought just before we left the marketplace at Okayama that I would mention that I believe what I thought my sword actually was, instead of this, which you all corrected me on, by the way, thank you very much for that, is actually this, which is a balanced Chinese Wodeo, which is probably not how you pronounce it, of course, but phonetically that is how it is written, so that is how I will pronounce it. Now, also, many of you actually mentioned that casus belli, or belli, however you pronounce it, is actually a thought of war. Rather than actual war, it is ease of actually declaring war and maybe having increased aggression against that particular faction. So potentially that is what I will be doing with the Miyoshi clan, because I believe that is who were actually having that against us, as well as the Uesugi clan and Chosokabe as well, although I am not entirely sure why the Chosokabe clan are still operating. I thought we had taken them down, and it seems as though the Miyoshi clan have now declared peace against us, so I suppose that is fine. Well, thank you very much for the details anyway, and now we will be heading to Himeji, and we will take a look at how many units they actually have stationed there. Oh my, there's another vassal here. Lord Gonosuke is visiting Yanagawa Castle. Aha. Okay, so we have Lord Akagawa, Lord Nero, they're both going in there. We also have a third vassal over here. Oh my, they actually have quite a large force here. I'm not looking forward to sieging this, actually. Maybe we can take down these vassals. That would be quite positive to do. And maybe we can get all three of them. Oh yes, I believe we have. That is good. Better than I expected, at least. So let's do it. Oh, this guy actually has a really high relation with us. Maybe we could... No persuasion is going to work on this fellow. It seems as though, anyway. So, we have 193. They have 130. So, some of our units are actually knocked unconscious at the moment. Okay, so let's see what they're actually going to do first off, because it seems they would really appreciate us to let up on the tactics a little bit, because as you can see, they have the advantage, a rather clear advantage, by the fact that they have the hill as a vantage point. Not good. Okay, let's see what we can do here. How many archers do we have? 28. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Okay, so let's get our archers here, and we will then move our infantry at a rather steady pace ahead of us. Yes, that's not too bad. And how many cavalry do we have? 9. Wow, okay, that's not too much. Okay, so we will now charge in our infantry. Hopefully our cavalry will be able to take out their archers, even though I really didn't get them in position beforehand. But yes, it seems as though this might be the best time for us to actually charge in here. As you can see, I wanted to try to separate the enemy forces with those rocks, but I'm not entirely sure whether that is going to assist us all that much. As you can see, the allied archers are not exactly doing the greatest job in the world, but oh my, we actually took out one of the enemy vassals already. That is actually quite quick indeed. We have taken out this guy's horse as well. Maybe he is a lord. Yes, he is. Oh my. Increased experience for us is always a good thing. I'm really hoping that Bruce will level up again soon. But yes, once you get past level 30, it does become rather tricky to actually do so. Aha, let us assist this fellow here. And take down that fellow's horse, and then maybe he will be able to take him down. Oh no, maybe not. Wow, Shimazu Samurai actually took down that... Whoa, my goodness, that guy got away way too easily in my opinion. He was very lucky indeed. He probably would have parried my attack anyway, but yeah, it would have been nice to get that one last slash upon him. And it seems as though this round is soon to be over. Only 15 enemies remain, and we should be able to continue onward to Himeji, even though I am not entirely sure whether we even want to take that particular town just yet, because as you saw from the numbers they currently have stationed there, it is rather overwhelming to say the least. Take down that fellow? Yes, you will never escape. Not like your comrade. A little bit earlier, at least, thankfully. And there we are. Very small amounts of XP we're getting nowadays, which is rather unfortunate. But, oh, 1. Let's do it, yeah. 0 casualties, thank you very much. Okay, so... I would like to let him go. And, ooh, he's -8. I would like to take him prisoner, but I would really like to let him go as well, because as far as I know, I don't have max honor. Do I have max honor? I don't know. We should check that after this, just to make sure what our value actually is. And there we are, 15 prisoners for us, rather nice. We will perform the upgrading, even though I don't believe there will be anything really of value. Potentially? No, not too much. Okay, that is fine. And here we are once again on the world map, and now we will level up a few of our units. Now, I did actually receive wages just before I actually went to sell in Okayama, and we are currently earning 30,000 mon a week. So that is absolutely incredible. I never would have thought that we would have that much going into this, but there we are. Very nice indeed. Okay, so 700. Oh my, yes, they have around 780 units there, plus prisoners. They do have a large amount of prisoners, so it may indeed be worthwhile for us to take it. So, yes, before I do that, I will garrison these particular prisoners in Okayama. I will sell some of our loot, and as such, I will end this episode off here. So, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.